Celtics won this game tonight, 129-112, and this is your Celtics recap of the game. Celtics came out hot in the first quarter. They were up by 16, and we were thinking, okay, it's going to be an easy win for the Celtics. They're playing a team that's sub 500, and we're going to see Tillman and Springer really early this game. That's what we thought. All-Star break hangover came in the second quarter. The Bulls actually were leading at half by 3. The Celtics forgot how to play defense in the second quarter. Woke up in the third quarter, thank God. Tatum, who had 5 in the first half, ended the third quarter with 20, having 15 in the third quarter. That means that Brown, who had 20 in the second quarter, scoring 14 in that quarter, took a back seat in the third quarter, only scored 1 point. So it was kind of like playing tag. Whoever was scoring however many points this quarter took a back seat in the next quarter. It was, at the end, balanced out on the box score, which is what we like to see, a balanced box score. They were shooting 50% from the 3, live and die by the 3, as we know. That's how they win these games. Celtics are now on a 7-game win streak, and also this is their 7th road win in a row as well. And they are now 22-1 all-time this year with teams that are sub 500, and I never thought I'd see the day. So thank God we are not losing to sub 500 teams anymore. However, it's kind of like we flip-flopped because the Celtics are 1-4 against the top teams in the league since January. So hopefully it swings the other way and the Celtics can beat top-tier teams in the league because, yes, it's great to beat a sub-500 team that we should obviously be winning, but we definitely need to beat the tough competition as well. Fun fact, the Celtics average 6.5 blocks per game, and they got 6 blocks in the first quarter alone. And they overall had 11 blocks this game. This is actually the 5th time in NBA history that a team has had at least 23 pointers, 10 blocks, and 10 steals. The last time was Golden State at Memphis on January 15th. Derek D-Daddy, Block Daddy, Ball Daddy, Steals Daddy, should have been an all-star daddy, but they don't like to play defense in the all-star game. White was our leading scorer tonight with 28, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 2 steals. He does it all. That was such a snub for the all-star game, but don't worry. He is going to get all defensive team, and that is for sure, or we riot. Tatum ended the night with 25, 7, and 5 after staying up till 1 a.m. last night watching the Vince Staples show, binge watching it. He's just like us at only 19. Maybe don't do that during a game day, or at least don't let the fans know that that's what you're doing before a game. But he woke up in the second half after only having 5 at half, got 20 in the third quarter, ended the night with 25. KP, it was not so unicorn of a shooting night for him. The stat line wasn't great, but he ended the night with 14 points. Jaylen Brown being the spark in the second quarter, ending the half with 20 points, having 14 of which in the second quarter alone, only scored 1 point in the second half. He ended the night with 21, 5, and 5. And then Luke dab on him, Cornette had some lobs, had a putback, ended the night with 10 off the bench. I can't. That was the best celebration. He always has the most hilarious celebrations. Luke is a spaz, but we love him for it. And then for the Bulls, Vucevic was kind of their guy, their leading scorer. He had 20 at half and then only had 2 points in the second half. He ended the night with 22 and 14 rebounds. Colby White ended the night with 20. It was too little, too late for Colby White. DeMar DeRozan had 19 to end the night. Same thing with Dosunmu. He had 12 at half and then only scored 2 more points in the second half, ended the night with 14. Caruso had 12, and then Andre Drummond off their bench had 11. Celtics now lead the regular season series 2-0. They won the first time against Chicago in the in-season tournament when the Celtics had to run up the score on them, so much so that Joe felt really bad and went over and apologized to Billy Donovan. They won this game by 17, so again, beating them by double figures in back-to-back matchups. The Celtics face the Bulls one more time back in Chicago, looking to get that clean sweep for the regular season. Celtics now stay on their road trip and take on the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden on Saturday night. So until then, this has been Brie Marie D, Boston Banner Bound, and that was your recap for this game.